And we want to welcome everyone to a chilly fall afternoon here at the Byron Center tennis courts. We have a matchup between the Byron Center Bulldogs and the Pioneers of East Grand Rapids. Today we're going to be showcasing our first singles.
Yeah, we have Brady Pettit here. He's a junior this year. Last year he played first singles as well for the Bulldogs. His record last year as a sophomore at first singles was 11-13. But listen to this, Shelly. Brady is actually starting out the year. He's 18-4. He's doing really well. As a freshman, he came on and played varsity first doubles with Austin Krause, AK, and their record was 20-12.
Nice.
Those first 2 years on the varsity team, though, his freshman year, the team actually went to state as a team, and last year the team lost by 1 point out of that tough regional. But Brady's had some really good wins this year already. I was able to watch 2 of his matches against Hudsonville. Both of those wins, the first one was in 3 sets. He came back from being behind, but he just played the kid from Hudsonville again this past weekend and beat him in straight sets. He also has a win over Forest Hill Central.
Okay.
And that was in 3 sets as well.
Yeah.
I think he came back, he lost the first set and came back and won in 3 sets as well. He has a win over Holland Christian, East Lansing, and Holland this year. And multiple tournament wins as a team. The Bulldogs have done well this year.
Yeah.
As a team, they're 14-3-2. Their ties were with Portage Central and with Hudsonville. And they have losses against Okemist, Forest Hill Central, and Forest Hills Northern. But both of those matches with the Forest Hill schools were 3-5. Those
so
were
close.
Class. They're a little close.
Yeah.
Andrew from East Grand Rapids is a sophomore. He also played first singles last year, but these guys did not meet up on the court because Brady had an injury. So they didn't play that dual meet, and the Bulldogs lost that match 3-5 overall. So who knows what would have happened last year if they had played. But Andrew, the sophomore, is 10-5 this year. Last year he did place 3rd at the conference tournament, which is impressive for a freshman playing first singles. The East Grand Rapids team last year placed 2nd at their regional and then went on to play in the Division III state tournament, placing 4th. Now, of course, these guys are in the same conference. Byron Center has a big win over Grand Rapids Christian, but so do the Pioneers. But the Pioneers lost last week to Forest Hill Central 3-5, and the Bulldogs lost to Forest Hill Central 3-5. So this is going to be tight.
Yeah.
The Bulldogs are coached by Andy Ely. Andy Ely has been with the program for 12 years. This is his, I believe, fourth year as the varsity coach. We also have an assistant coach with Eric Skiltice, and Alex Locke is another one that came into the program this year. He's a former player that was very successful, a Byron Center graduate of 2020. And the Pioneers are coached by Mickey Mike Shell. This is his 12th or 13th year as well, and assistant coach is Mark Hendrickson, and he's been coaching their girls and boys. I believe this is his 3rd season.
Yeah. So it should be a good matchup. I'm liking the warm up here. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Some strong ground strokes by both players. So we should have. They both come out strong. Should be a good matchup today. And next to us is our Bulldogs' 2nd singles.
Yeah, Terrence. Terrence is a freshman. Terrence he's having a good year too, coming out on the Bulldogs. But we'll announce also that we have at 3rd singles Ryan McHenry. He's a sophomore, and we have Cole Krause, who is a sophomore too. We have a real young team.
Yeah.
We only have 2 seniors this year on the team. The doubles lineup, we have Colton Swanson, who is the only senior at the top of that doubles lineup. We have TJ Lawrence, who's a junior. He's playing 1 dubs. 2 dubs, we have Nolan Booth and Casey Scuns. They're both sophomores. Ryland Vandenberg is a sophomore playing with Braden Slott, who's a freshman at 3rd dubs. Ben Vanderstalt is a sophomore, and Aiden Bankoff. They're both sophomores playing 4th doubles. And then we have our 5th doubles team. We have our 2nd senior, Darren McKendry, and Jaden Bossenbrook. He's a junior. And tonight's senior night, so they'll be recognizing Colton Swanson and Darren McKendry after the match.
Yeah. So we're at the new, well, it still seems new, Byron Center facility.
Oh, yeah, this is a facility. We've been using it since spring of 2019.
Yeah.
We have that soccer stadium behind us. It's beautiful. We've got the new
Nichols
building. But, yeah, this facility has been recognized.
Yeah, by the USTA just a few weeks ago. The coaches, Andy and Jared and the curriculum director, Scott Joseph, were able to go to the U.S. Open and receive a nice award and recognition for our facility here. And
yeah, well, I know Coach Crandall, Jared Crandall, he hosts a lot of the USTA tournaments here. So we've been recognized as one of those facilities, one of the best facilities in the United States. We have kids that come from Puerto Rico, California, Florida, Miami to play USTA tournaments here. And so it was about time our school was recognized. We really appreciate the support from the USTA, but also our community, our administrators, and our athletic department to make sure that we're maintaining this beautiful facility.
Yeah, and that's a big part of it, that consistent upkeep to make sure that it stays as nice as what it looks right now. So
today the guys are going to be playing 2 out of 3 sets. They're warming up their serves right now, which means that the match is about to begin. Byron Center will be the dark green background. And we'll play 2 out of 3 sets, and if they have to play tie breaks at the end of those sets, if it gets to be 6-6, then they will. For some of our viewers, they might not be sure on how to score in tennis, but we basically play with points with 15, 30, 40, and then game. If you hear love, love, that basically means 0-0. But we'll be calling the score for you along the way and helping out here. One of the unique things with tennis, especially high school tennis, is the fact that the guys actually are going to call their own lines. Yeah,
there's coaching only can happen as they change sides of the court after odd games. So they have to do a lot of adjustments on their own as the match goes along.
Now at the regional tournament, the Byron Center Bulldogs will be going down to Portage Central and Portage Northern. It's a really tough regional for us. We have Portage Central, Matawan that tend to do very well there. And Brady was telling me, our first singles player here, that he will likely be seeded 2 or 3 based on his record this year. So if he continues to do really well here, he might be able to actually go to the state tournament on his own if the team doesn't get through as a team. That is something that happens at the first singles spot because he's the best player on the team. If he can make it to the finals then even if the team doesn't earn enough points, he can go to the state tournament on his own. So that is a goal of his, to take the team, and if that can't happen, then to be able to make it to the finals
for himself.
So it's important for him to get seeded too if he can, but right now it's a toss-up between maybe the 2nd or 3rd seed depending on how the rest of the season goes.
Looks like they're going to come up and spin the racket. While they do that, we want to take a minute to thank some of our sponsors. Byron Township, a community on the move.
And Gaines Charter Township.
We want to also thank our BC athletic sponsors, Orthopedic Associates of West Michigan.
And the University of Michigan Health West.
All right, so it's a chilly day here.
It is.
We were out here a week ago, and it was totally opposite. And we were nice and warm, and Michigan weather has decided it wants to be fall for a brief moment, and it's going to warm up again this weekend. But
I don't even know if it's 60 degrees out here. This wind out here might affect some of the play.
Yes, and I think I saw during their warm-ups it was affecting, I think, a little bit of of Andrew's serve.
Mm-hmm.
He was having a hard time getting some of those serves in. So we'll see how it affects as we start the match here. It looks like Brady won the spin, and he's going to start serving for the first set here.
0-0, love.
Nice serve. I like the idea that he came to the net.
Mm-hmm.
That
already showing that he can approach the net when he's willing to approach it against this Andrew from East Grand Rapids. Love 15.
And he would have been really successful, just needed to angle that racket down just a little bit. Push that ball in the court.
Good second serve.
There you go. Put that away with authority.
Right. Actually, that ball went up
and over the fence.
Over the fence.
Into the parking lot.
Someone's going to have to get that ball.
Yeah.
But if the first 2 points represent what this is going to look like, this is going to be a good match.
Yeah.
Because it does look like Andrew is a good defensive player, but he can take the offensive as well. He's got a good return. Brady's willing to get to the net. So it'll be interesting to see if Andrew has that in his game. Well, he'll be able to come to the net.
Yeah, and Brady was very patient at the net that time and just waiting for the ball to come to a good spot for him to be able to put those away.
So the score is 15-all. So the guys actually come out with 2 tennis balls, and those are the match balls that they play with. So we got to make sure that they get those match balls if the ball leaves the court, that they're getting back a match ball and not a practice ball.
Oh, I thought he called it out.
It sure looked like it. It looked like he wanted to call it out, but then he didn't confirm it. So the boys have gone into a point. That was a little different. There was almost like Andrew wanted to call out, but then he didn't.
Yeah, it was.
And now he's looking at the spot.
I thought he had made a hand gesture that it was out, and I think Brady thought he had called it out too.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a little hesitant on returning that. He kind of just dinked it back.
Yeah, but if the opponent hasn't called it out, then the other player needs to play it.
Yep.
It's 30-15 for the Bulldogs. And that serve was out.
Yep, just a little long.
That was a good call. So now it is now 40-15 for the Bulldogs.
Went a little bit off his racket there,
Mm-hmm.
off the frame.
Yeah, it was almost like he framed it. So game point.
Just long.
Good call. And a double fault. Brady still has a game point here because it is 40-30. Second serve.
Oh, another double fault.
Back to back.
Yeah.
So now it goes to deuce. Yep, 40-40. So we've got too many unforced errors here.
Yeah.
Brady went from being up 40-15 to now add out.
Yeah.
He's got to win this point to stay in this game. Seems to be rushing here too. Needs to slow down, focus. Here we go. Gets his second serve in. Gets himself in the point.
They shot down the line. And does a good job.
Yeah, that was a well-played point. 40-40, back to deuce. Yeah, the junior handled that well. That's
Yeah.
a big pressure point right there. Good angle.
Yeah. Yep. Pulled Andrew right off the court there.
Add in.
All right. Let's
Third opportunity here for Brady to
Yeah.
win this first game, which is important. Kind of sets the tone, the momentum for the first set and
Yeah.
the match. See if you can get a first serve. Looks like Andrew's gone back to kind of wipe off a little bit. Okay, here we go. Add in. Intense moments early on in this match.
Yeah.
Good return by Andrew.
Just long. Push
Another
that just
unforced error.
Yeah. Just push it long. Gonna put it back to deuce. Good serve. Just grab that back line. It's a good rally. I thought Andrew was going to call that out. It was, thought it went a little long.
He didn't call it out, though.
No, he did not.
Add in fourth game point for Brady.
No, that was a big break for Brady.
I'm already seeing a pattern here. We're going to need to watch these lines a little bit. Andrew could have called, I believe, 2 shots out now that
Yeah.
he played in. Both guys are.
I'm surprised
There we go.
he's doing those drop shots because Brady has just been so strong at the net and allowing him to come up to the net like that.
So Brady's going to talk to assistant coach Eric Skiltice. His son Elijah played for the team for 4 straight years,
Yep.
with a #1 singles player for 3 of those years. One of the, probably the strongest player in Byron Center history, playing for Byron Center at 1 singles. Doesn't look like Andrew's coach is coming over quite yet, but would you like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV? Not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website, www.byrontv.com, for either a Blu-ray or a DVD or whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15, DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today.
We want to thank our silver sponsors, Family Fair
And Fast Signs.
and Pete's Grill and Tavern, downtown Byron Center.
Byron Center Athletics, BC Athletics gold sponsors are Armored Roofing and Construction.
And the Center for Physical Rehabilitation. So it looks like both players are ready to start out this second game. Andrew's going to start serving here.
So the Pioneer starts out his first service game, down a game. Love.
And long.
Love 15. That was a nice return by Brady.
Yeah.
Some authority to it. Backhand to backhand.
Yeah.
Cross court. Andrew went down the line. Now he's going for that drop shot again.
Surprised he's doing that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
and that one he was able to take advantage of, but Brady doesn't miss too many of those, so I don't know how often he's going to want to do that.
15-0.
Brady's got those long legs. He can get up to the net pretty quick.
Well, he's had experience playing first
Yeah.
doubles as a freshman, too.
Yeah.
again, we haven't seen Andrew at the net
Not
yet.
at all.
Mhm.
Yeah, he hasn't come up to the net at all yet today. Brady might want to try a drop shot of his own to see if he can draw him up to see what he can do.
Backhand to backhand battle again here. Cross court to cross court. 30-15.
Just pushed it a little long.
Second serve. Good return. And that was out.
It's out,
So it's
yeah.
30 all.
Yeah. I will say Andrew does get a nice high toss on his serve.
He does. And I
And
feel
he
like
really gets up to get it.
and I think he's being real generous with his line calls too,
Yes,
because I saw
yeah,
another
that
one
one
right
was-
here that looked like it was out that he played, and that's
Yeah.
one of the things in tennis. I mean, if you're not 100%
Percent
sure,
sure.
you have to play it, and
Yep.
he has done that already now 3 times.
Yeah.
30 all. There we go. It looks like Brady might have just a little bit more power than
Yeah.
Andrew. If he can push Andrew back, he might be able to force an error.
Mhm.
So it's 30-40, break point. Brady wins this point, then he wins this second game. Andrew's going to go back to use the towel, and they need to play to the pace of the server, so that's actually not a bad move for Andrew, just to kind of relax, collect himself. He knows that this is a big point.
Oh, just long.
Good eye.
Yep.
Yep, good eye. He let that go, and he did approach the net there.
He did.
Mhm. Deuce. 40-40.
Brady going to come up to the net again. And, right idea to
Wow.
lob, but just long.
Yeah, Brady probably didn't get the volley he wanted there.
Yeah,
but
he
it-
did not.
But it forced the error,
Hmm.
and that was smart for Andrew to try and attempt at a lob. But
Yeah, the wind today is not going to be helpful with the lob situations.
so we have our second break point here. Add out. Again, another intense moment here early on in this match.
Yeah. And then just push long again.
Deuce.
Yeah, looks like second singles, they're just changing sides. It looks like East Grand Rapids is up 2-1. But looks like third singles, Byron is ahead 3-0.
Yeah, that Ryan McKendry, he's a sophomore. He played doubles last year, but he's doing really well this year at third singles. Good backhand, inside out backhand
Coming
there.
to the net, maybe. And nice
Good
passing
pass.
shot.
Excellent
Very
passing
nice
shot.
passing
Was
shot.
down and low, made
Mhm.
Andrew move for a little bit.
Yeah, and he was back a little bit farther than, he was more on that surface line than up at the net.
Mm-hmm.
And it gave Brady an opportunity to really hit that angle.
Add out. Oh my.
Pushes along.
Though,
again.
yeah, Brady can't make those types of mistakes
Right.
when he's up here for a game point. So we go back to deuce. Too many unforced errors early
Yeah.
on here.
Now it's going to be a let, so he's going to get that first serve over again because
Yeah.
it hit the net and went into the box.
So first serve for the Pioneer.
A very good first serve.
That's the best serve I've seen him have.
Mhm.
I mean, he served that out really wide with some speed to it, some authority. Some of his other serves have fallen a little shorter in the box, so that was a good change up. And now he has an ad point. It's add in for the Pioneer. Second serve.
That's
And
good, yeah.
out.
Brady was really patient on that last one that came. It kind of, he had to really wait for the ball to come up. And just was very patient waiting for that ball to get to the right position for him to strike that forehand.
Deuce. Good return by Brady.
Man,
And a
great
nice
cross-court
shot.
shot. So Brady's going to go back to serve, leading 2-0 here in the first set.
Actually, it's add in.
Oh, is it? It is?
Add in
Oh,
right now.
I thought he had.
Or add out,
Add
I
out.
should say. It's add
Yeah.
out because if Brady wins this
Yep.
point, then he wins this. So we've got another break
Another
point.
opportunity here. He needs to really take advantage of this one.
Yeah, the last time he hit the backhand, return out. Let's see if he can do a little better. Okay, get three. He has the return in now. Give himself another point, then an error, another error. Back to deuce. That really surprises me, that shot, because he's been hitting his forehand pretty well today.
Yeah.
Big point. Okay, back to deuce. Good return.
Yeah, good return just to get it back into play and just to reset that point. Come up to the net. Nice lob.
Yep, back into the point here. Guys are resetting. A couple of moon balls there. See which guy goes for it. Decides to change up the point. And
Oh, that was a great lead right there. And that's
And
going
out,
to push
out.
it long.
so it was Brady that decided to push the issue a little bit and hit
And
it out.
he really set up that point nicely
Again,
to be
that
able to.
forehand, that
Yep.
inside out forehand, to get
Yep, and
himself
to
up to the net.
get him to the net and really set up that volley shot and, forced Andrew to want to lob and just took it a little long.
Add out again.
Again.
Okay, we'll see if Brady can play a better point here on the ad side. Out.
Another one that was very close to being out there.
That's a tough shot.
That is a very tough shot.
He thought about letting it bounce
Bounce.
and then backed up, but that's a hard spot to hit an overhead in.
It is, yeah.
Back to deuce.
Yeah, he might have wanted to back up a little bit more and just take more of a half ground stroke. Reset that point.
Excellent serve. Nice return. And an unforced error.
Boy.
Add in for East Grand Rapids. Andrew's mentally staying tough in this game.
Yeah.
Serve's been a little inconsistent, though. He can get a really
Yeah.
good serve in, and then he can, that first serve.
And I don't know. I just wonder if he does have that such nice high toss, but I'm wondering if that's the wind is just moving that ball just a little bit. And is able to hold off this long second game.
1-1.
Yeah, that was a long second game. So let's see if Brady can bounce back here. again, another one of those just not in a great position to make that overhead.
Love 15. Well, Andrew just is able to get that ball back, pushes Brady back just far enough.
Yeah.
That's really challenging to hit an overhead at that spot.
Yep. And that was a good serve. Oh, but he must call it low.
15-0.
Oh, yeah, called it.
It was
Didn't
a
know
close.
he was waiting. Didn't know he was gonna. He wanted to slice it back, but it just went right in the net.
Andrew's
and
at the net.
Oh, let's see if he can take advantage of this. And he does. It's his first really big push at the net. And
15-30.
it was able to come through. Double fault.
Okay, Andrew has 2 break points. 15-40.
That was a big break for Brady there.
Good serve.
It was a good serve, and Andrew still has an opportunity here, so Brady needs to stand strong.
Yeah, it is. It's 30-40.
Still a tight match over there at second singles.
Yeah, the Pioneers still up 3-2.
And Brady's pushed that long, and Andrew's going to break serve.
And that's the game for Andrew. Andrew's up 2-1. Follow BCTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BCTV25 or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our productions and news.
I want to thank our sponsors, Byron Township, a community on the move.
And Gaines Charter Township.
So we'll have to see. Coach Ely over here, I don't know if he's going to talk to Brady or not, but it looks like Andrew's coach is going to come in and talk to him.
Yeah, that's Mark Hendrickson. He has been with the Pioneers for now 3 years. He works with the girls, and ironically enough, he's given lessons to our Byron players on these courts too.
Yeah.
I've seen him during the summer months working with, I believe, one of our fourth doubles players, Ben Vanderstelt, has worked with him a little bit. And Coach Ely is going to talk to Brady here, talk to his junior about how to get this set back on track.
Yeah, still very early on in the set. And to show how long the points are, we're only 3 games in, and some of the other ones are 5 in. For second singles is in their 5th game, and it looks like third singles is up 5-0 down there. So lots of a lot of deuces in this match so far.
Well, we here at BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community, and one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of sponsorships. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content.
All right, so we'll see if Brady can take Coach Ely's words of wisdom here and put it into action. So Andrew will serve, starting off this 4th game.
Up 2-1. We'll see if he can consolidate this break after breaking Brady's serve to see if he can hold his serve. I've enjoyed seeing Andrew get to the net a little bit more.
Yeah.
And he's been able to push Brady back when Brady's been able to get to the net.
Yeah, he's been putting Brady in that predicament of being not in a great spot to take some of those overheads. So, see what he does here. Oh, another.
15 love for Andrew.
Nice serve. Brady's really running around that backhand, doing those inside-out forehands. Oh, and that was a great shot down the line. I think he was hoping that it was going to go out, but unfortunately, it was going to bounce behind him. So once it bounced, he really didn't have anything he could do.
30 love.
That's one of those risks you take.
That's smart of Andrew to get that ball off the court.
Yeah.
'Cause if a ball in play hits it, then he loses that point, or he has to play the
Play it
ball that
off
hit.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
play it out. That's tricky. But it drew the double fault there. 30-15. Kind of breaks up your momentum sometimes when you have to stop play
Right.
in between that first and second serve. I feel like we've had some long games because these guys are taking a lot of time between points.
Yeah, as well as them going to deuce, but they are taking.
Typically, a player needs to start the next serve within 25 seconds, and these guys are going beyond that 25 seconds. And there's his second double fault back to back in this game. It's 30-all.
Yeah.
Opening the door for Brady here.
Yeah. Usually that's not a problem. Dual matches doesn't get called out as much, but once they get to the regional and state matches, when you have the UST officials roaming the courts, sometimes they will
Well, they're going to call him on it. Yeah.
Call that time delay.
That was a nice drop shot Brady got there, his long reach.
Oh. And just off the frame. Went wide. He knew what he wanted. He's frustrated with himself. He
Add in for Andrew.
Hit it off the frame. Yeah, he wants that point back for sure. Push that one long.
And Andrew won that game. He's up 3-1.
All right, Brady really needs to hold serve here.
Yeah, this is a big game right here. He'd rather switch sides being down 2-3 rather than 1-4.
Right.
Love.
Nice.
Okay, there's his big forehand.
Yeah.
He's going to have to use that to get himself back into this match. And perhaps stay off the net a little bit, or hit a more conservative shot when he gets up there, because he's had some key moments early on in this set where he hasn't been able to finish it out, to use that leadership that he has as his former doubles player. Just a little off right now, and as you mentioned earlier, it could be the wind.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 15 love for the Bulldog.
Nice serve.
Wow, Andrew's quick.
Yeah, he is.
He gets a lot of balls back.
Yeah, he does.
Forced Brady to make that extra shot.
Right, yeah, he's
quick.
Yeah, he really has great side-to-side movement and is able to just reach out and get some stuff.
15-0.
Not a tall player, but
No,
really
but some of those shots that Brady's hitting are are really tough shots to
Yeah.
get, and he's been able to
Block him back.
block it
and-
back. This is another good point here. Brady banging away with that forehand running around his backhand.
Mhm. That was long, but Brady played it. That was a give. Yeah. Looked a little bit long.
15-30.
Calls that long.
Good
And
call.
double fault, yeah.
It was out. Okay,
Yeah.
15-40.
And Andrew pushes it long.
That was a gift.
It was.
So it's still at out 30-40. Brady needs this point to stay in the game.
Looks like over at third singles, Byron took the first set. Drop shot there. That was a much better volley by Brady. That showed really his doubles experience right there. Getting low and just pushing that, giving that ball a nice little angle off to the side of the court. Not a lot of power on it.
No, but what I like
But
about this
Placement
that
over power.
that particular point, Andrew has shown his variety in the fact that he's still trying to get that
Yeah.
drop shot in,
Yeah.
but then he can go for the passing shot. Brady was just able to execute, and if he can continue to do that, then he can get
Yeah.
back into this set. Deuce, 40 all.
That was long. Brady needs to take a deep breath here and nice big forehand. Oh. Just caught the top of the net. Cool. Gonna be advantage for Andrew. And pushes that long.
So we're gonna switch sides with Brady down 1-4.
Yeah, he's almost going for too much.
He is.
And can almost play a little bit more conservatively and wait for those opportunities to make those big hits. And is just, pushing for too much ahead of time. We want to thank our BC Athletic Gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction.
And the Center for Physical Rehabilitation.
Would you like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV? Not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website, www.byrontv.com, for either a Blu-ray or DVD of whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are just $15 and DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today.
Follow BCTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BCTV25 or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on all our productions and news.
All right, so this is a really big one. 'Cause Andrew's at a big advantage here in the first set here, up 4-1.
2 breaks. Terrence on the second court playing second singles is going to have to fight back as well. He
Yeah.
looks like he's down 2-5.
Okay.
Okay, here we are. Love. Good serve wide.
And he comes up to the net, so I'm liking that. And
15 love. After that third game, Andrew really has been up to the net
Yeah, a
consistently
lot more.
here, a lot more, and winning those points.
Brady has had a lot of unforced errors today.
Yeah, one of the keys in tennis is to at least get that return in, make your opponent earn the point. You don't want to give them the point with an unforced error. 30 love. Knew where that was going. That inside out forehand must be Brady's favorite shot.
Yeah.
And he earned that point.
He did.
It's 30-15. That ball that Andrew had was just wide though. He's so quick.
Yeah.
Okay, Brady's playing a more conservative point here.
Yeah.
He's putting extra top spin on his shot.
Yeah.
Looping it back, trying to push Andrew
He's
back to the fence.
pushing him off the court.
That was a flatter shot there. There we go. He's moving the ball around. Andrew's playing a more conservative point here.
Yeah, and Brady's being patient, not going for anything big. And I believe he called that in.
No, he called it
Or did he
wide.
call it out?
It's now 40-15.
Good to the corner.
And Andrew goes up 5-1. So Brady's got some work to do here.
Yeah.
If he's going to come back in this first set. Key here is let's get our serve in and have Andrew earn the point rather than give away an unforced error.
There we go.
And
Nice
Andrew,
big serve.
that was a big serve, and Andrew, that's kind of a free point right now. 15 love for the Bulldog.
Just wide. Like the idea of going up the tee. Move it around a little bit. Loving running around that inside out forehand there.
It's a nice volley by Andrew.
Yeah, I think Andrew needs to, he's given Brady a lot of time to do those inside out forehands, and it's been a minute since I've seen Brady do a backhand.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if I were Andrew, I would try to push him wide on that right side and then try to solid cross court backhand to force him to, you know, get a backhand. There he goes. And
30-15.
a good point. Pushed him back, came to the net.
It's 1 point at a time here for Brady.
Yeah.
He's not out of the set. We've seen too many matches where players have been able to come back. Momentum can shift.
Absolutely.
Quickly
But just got to do 1 point at a time. Can't think too far ahead.
That's a good serve. And Brady has the game for it.
And
there
a
we
nice cross court shot.
He has that forehand if it's clicking.
Mm-hmm.
It's 40-15. 2 game points. Brady can win this point. I'd really like to hear him cheer, like really get into this.
Yeah.
He tends to play really well when he gets a little heated.
Yeah. Needs to pump himself up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Double fault. Well, still has an opportunity here.
He does. It's 40-30. viewers at home, the wind is really picking up
It
right now. It's
is.
swirling a little bit more.
Pushes that
Forces
long.
near. So back to deuce. Andrew's been able to hold in there and just hang in there in some of these service games by
Yeah.
Brady. Where Brady looks like he's going to win the point and win that game. And Andrew's there fighting back.
Yeah. Yeah, wind is really starting to swirl. It's got to be wrecking a little bit of havoc down on the court.
Backhand to backhand. Oh, Brady got his forehand.
Yeah.
Was able to go for that
Pushed
shot.
him wide.
And forced the error. Here we go. Add in for Pettit. His third game point of the game. Oh
Wow,
my.
that was a great volley.
Yeah, the fact that he got to the net and was able to get like a slice shot back
Yeah.
forced Brady to maybe not place the ball where
Yeah,
he
and
needed to.
it was one of those more placement over power shots as well. You know,
Deuce.
and that luckily hit the net, fell in, so he's going to get another shot at that first serve. Oh,
Second serve. Wow.
there we go.
That was a good point.
Yeah.
Andrew actually was really going for that return.
Yeah.
That was probably the best return I've seen from him tonight. And
Yeah.
Brady was able to get something back, but he was trying to go for that point. It's now add in for
Yeah.
Brady again. I believe
Heard
his
a-
fourth game point. of
Heard
the
a
game.
little bit out of him on that one too, so
Oh, yeah.
maybe getting him
He's getting fired up.
a little pumped here.
Good deep second serve. Some moon ball being defensive there by Andrew. Andrew can play a real defensive game, but then he can play the offensive game just all of a
Yeah.
sudden. Oh, there's that drop shot.
See if Brady can take advantage of it. Again, yep,
And
did it
he's
again.
Pushed
Pushed
him
him
back.
back just to that no man's land zone, and it's so hard to do an overhead from back there.
It is. It has to be timed pretty well.
That's such a tough shot. And it's been effective for Andrew to do that,
Big
so I
time.
can see why he's doing it.
It's almost like Brady needs to just let it drop,
Yep.
get himself set, get back into the point.
Yeah, even
Deuce.
do a deeper lob himself back just to get back into that point.
Nice shot by Brady. There's that
Another
overhead.
one again.
Yeah. Add out. Break point, which also is set point
Yeah.
for Andrew.
Brady a little frustrated with himself. That one was a little double action though too. I think he wasn't in a good spot, but I also think that the wind kind of played with that ball a little bit as well.
Definitely. So the Pioneer on court 2 against Terrence has taken the first set.
Yeah.
But Terrence is up 1-0 in the second
Yeah.
set.
And
So we'll see if the freshman can fight back over there.
looks like over at third singles, BC took the first set and is up 2-1 in the second.
There we go. Nice
Big
shot.
forehand. Staying alive.
Back to deuce.
Back to deuce. Oh, no,
Oh,
we're
add in.
advantage.
Add in for
break.
Brady for the Bulldog.
is another one of those long games.
Back to deuce.
Andrew just fighting back, and he's got a lot of tenacity in him, that's for sure.
He does, and I like the variety off of his return. Like, he can go for one every once in a while. He
Yeah.
usually goes for more of a conservative return, but that return forced the error.
Nice big serve. That was a much better choice by Brady that time. He backed up a little bit, let it bounce.
Add in.
Wasn't as high as what
It
some of the
wasn't.
other ones, but so he was able to do that. But nice deep shot. Clipped the tip of the net. And was able to get the point on that.
And that's the game for the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
So Brady's going to switch sides
Stay
here.
alive here.
He is.
Whew.
Going to switch sides with Pioneer leading 5-2.
I want to thank our BC Athletic Silver sponsors, Family Fair
And Fast Signs.
and Pete's Grill and Tavern.
Would you like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV? Not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website, www.byrontv.com, for either a Blu-ray or a DVD or whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15, DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today.
So I just realized I was reading the scorecard for fourth singles down there. Looks like Kraus took that first set and is up 2-1 in the second. And third singles is, I can't quite tell. I see Byron has a 4, but I have a chair in the way. Can't quite see what the East Grand Rapids side is there.
Yeah, Cole's had some really big wins this season.
Yeah, he's pulled out some big ones to.
That match against Forest Hills Northern was in 3 sets. He had a close one the other day with Hudsonville and with Okemos. He won the Okemos match, lost the Hudsonville match, but he likes those long matches. He
Yeah.
can trail it out. Meanwhile, right here, Brady's playing a really good point, moving the ball around. Andrew's
Nice
going for that drop shot. And he's going for
No. And that time, Brady executed that overhead much better. He was in a better position. He was inside more of that service line.
Yeah, that's where he needs to be.
Yeah. And not back as far. So he was able to execute that shot a lot better. Just needs to be patient. Take 1 point at a time. Stay in this first set.
Score is love 15.
Brady going. Nice passing shot.
What a point. Good passing
Yeah,
shot.
that really pumped him up. But yeah, Andrew stood firm at the net, but Brady just kept going and was able to get that cross-court passing shot.
Love 30. That passing shot reminded me of something that Brady did early on in the set. He was able to have that type of passing shot, but Andrew's going to slow things down here. He's going to wipe himself off and then go back to the line. Love 30. He's been pretty mentally tough in this first set.
Yeah. And pushes it long.
15-30. He needed a big serve there, and he got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
And this is a big point for Brady, being able to break Andrew's serve.
it's 15-40. double break point here. Good call.
You pushed
Yeah.
that long. That was a good call.
So Brady now is back to 3-5,
Yep.
still in this first set,
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah, he needs to fight back and get this service game.
I'm impressed with how Brady was able to fight back from a set point down here. He's
Yeah.
still in this. Nice. Moving the ball around and
Shows some real mental toughness on his part.
mm-hmm. Gonna try that drop shot himself. There's the. Okay, good eye by Andrew to
Yeah.
let that go. Well played.
Yeah.
Love 15. That was a really well played point by both guys. Brady just didn't execute the last one.
Yeah.
So we got a ball. We got a ball behind Brady that came from Terrence.
Yeah.
Court 2, and Andrew called a let, which he can.
Yeah.
Basically, if a ball rolls on your court, if you can see it out
Yeah.
of the corner of your eye, you're supposed to call it.
That was probably in a little bit in Brady's favor since he hit that return long.
Mm-hmm. Love 15.
Nice return.
That was a nice point. Way to go for
Yeah.
it. 15 all. So I know our viewers at home cannot hear what's going on, and nor can we even see the court, but I hear Rylan
I
Vandenberg.
do.
He's a sophomore playing third doubles with that freshman, Braden Slott.
Yeah.
They complement each other really well. Rylan's always
Yeah. He's
trying
very
to-
vocal.
he
and
is trying to pump up Braden.
Braden, I've been very impressed with him this year watching some of the matches I've been able to watch of him. He's got a very good court presence of knowing, just viewing the court and where his opponents are and
Well, he's a good
able
athlete.
to play shots. Yeah, he is.
Okay, that
Just wide.
Brady did everything right except for that last execution. 15-30. Yeah, that freshman plays basketball and baseball.
Yeah.
And he played
Yeah.
on the middle school team last year and his 7th grade year, which was able to get him to a varsity position this year as a freshman.
Yeah, good athlete, and not surprisingly, his mom's a very good athlete as well. Coached basketball for many years
Oh,
here at Byron
years.
Center, and
Yeah.
very successful.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, back here, Brady's doing a nice job in this point, measuring what he wants to do. He's moving Andrew around.
Yeah, and Andrew able to again get
That's a
that.
nice shot. Well played.
Yeah, very well played, but impressed that Andrew was even able to get that,
That
shot
last
back
shot,
in
yeah.
the corner, that backhand, just stick that racket out. But again, Brady choosing placement over power there was a good choice. And sometimes that's a hard concept for them to grasp. They want to. It's fun to hit that powerful volley
Mm-hmm.
and put it away, but sometimes
The finesse
you don't
is
need
important.
that. Yeah, you need those nice, easy shots to just place it where it needs to go is just as, if not more effective than those powerful shots.
These guys are working hard out here. They're
They
taking
are.
between points. You can see
They're,
that both of them
you know,
are
they are still, you
taking
know,
their time.
that,
30 all.
again, that 4 singles is in 4-1 in the second set, and we're still here in the first. So,
add in for the Bulldog. Big point. Brady can get this back to a 4-5 first set. Anything can happen when Andrew has to serve it out.
Nice up the middle.
He called it out.
out.
It was a close call.
It was very close.
That has been the
That's
pattern
huge.
for Brady in this first set. Is in big points. He has served double faults. He had opportunities to win games where he double faulted twice. Here we are, deuce. Making
again.
things more challenging for him. There we go. Good serve. Good backhand.
Nice
there we go. That was a
backhand.
good winner.
Yeah.
Wow, did you see that shot from Terrence on court two? Brady hit a two-hand backhand winner, and Terrence had a forehand winner. Okay, here we are. Add in for the Bulldog. Let's hope he can do it this time. Come on. Good
Nice
serve.
big serve.
Excellent return. Fair call on the line there by Andrew.
Don't go for too much, Brady.
But check out the defensive skills from Andrew.
Yeah, he's keeping Brady kind of pushed back.
There's that drop shot
again. Oh, it caught
Good
Brady.
point. That's probably the best point of the
and
match.
See Andrew get himself a little fired up there. That's the kind of, haven't seen that a lot.
Back to deuce.
And just wide.
Force the error. Add out, set point.
Yeah, this match might, the factor in this one might be who's more physically fit the way we're going. Is, who's got the stamina to play at the intensity that they're playing at continuously.
And a consistent ball.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Add out, set point number 2. Nice serve, excellent return, and there's the first set. So the Pioneer wins the first set, 6-3. Guys, we'll take a break here, switch sides.
Switch sides, yeah, they do get a little bit extra time on a set exchange, so we'll see if they take that extra time. We want to thank our BC sponsors, Orthopedic Associates of West Michigan and the University of Michigan Health West.
BC Athletics silver sponsors are Family Fair,
Fast Signs,
and Pete's Grill and Tavern. The BC Athletics gold sponsors are Armored Roofing and Construction
and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation. We here at BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community, and one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of a sponsorship. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content. Well, it looks like no coaches coming over during this exchange, so
follow BCTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BCTV25 or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our productions and news.
oh, looks like Coach Ely's kind of sprinting over here. Maybe gonna talk to Brady yet during this turnover. So we're gonna see once if he can get him pumped up to be able to start strong here in this second set. After fighting back from down in that first set and coming back a little bit, but not enough to capitalize on that. So see if Coach Ely can get him fired up and ready to move on in this second set. If you'd like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV, not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website, www.byrontv.com, for either a Blu-ray or DVD of whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15 and DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today. So as we're waiting for Coach Ely here to finish talking to Braden, Andrew's kind of icing Andrew a little bit, so he hasn't talked with his coach, so we'll see once if this makes a difference in the momentum of the match. Looks like Coach Ely gave him a little bit of parting words, and gonna go back in to start the second set. After East Grand Rapids took that first set 6-3, and Andrew's going to start out serving here in the second set. Love, love. And
Nice drop shot.
drop shot. Brady comes up and ooh, thought we were going to have a little net fight, but Brady just pushed that long.
$15 for the Pioneer.
And Andrew up at the net, and Brady's just not able to get there.
30 Andrew's starting off really strong here.
Yeah, he is. They took a little bit long on that changeover, so I thought maybe they were trying to get Andrew to cool off a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's working very well. It's coming out just as strong.
Brady called that ball out.
Oh. Move that ball out of the way from Terrence's court. Another drop shot. He's going to keep doing that, I think, if it keeps being that effective.
Love 40. Or 40 love, I should say. Pioneers up 40 love.
And on horse error there, so Andrew's going to take that first game of the second set.
Would you like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV? Not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website, www.byrontv.com, for either a Blu-ray or DVD or whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15. DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today.
I want to thank our sponsors, Byron Township, a community on the move.
And Gaines Charter Township.
So, yeah, this is quite a matchup here at first singles. The score doesn't always reflect the closeness of the match.
Yeah, we've had some long games.
Long games, a lot of deuces. So the fact that, that first set was 6-3 doesn't really show how tight it actually was within those games. Down at four singles, looks like Byron's up 5-2 in that second set. So we'll see if Kraus down there can finish that off and get a win for the Bulldogs.
Second serve here. Yeah, Terrence is now down
4-3, it looks like.
mhm. Brady's got to get his feet moving, get
Yeah.
back into this, and reset. Anything can happen here. Love 15.
Andrew's been just pretty even keel, calm. Not a ton of emotion. Seen a little bit of frustration in that first set towards the beginning, but has been able to really just be even keeled.
15-all. Yeah, I really like his demeanor out on the court there. He, very confident player. This is a good point by Brady. Andrew's got the answer, though.
Yep. That was a nice
There
one
we
again.
go.
Placement over power. Just a nice gentle shot there. Put it to the corner.
30-15 for the Bulldog.
And a great volley by Andrew there.
He covers the net really well.
Yeah, he does. And again, just very calm demeanor going back to the baseline, ready for that next point. Not showing a ton of emotion either way, not showing frustration or too much excitement. And tennis being such a mental game.
Wow, that was a good point by Brady. Did you see how quick he got up
to the net and put that ball away, yeah.
This is a big point for him. He's up 40-30.
Yeah, he needs
Let's
to
get on the board right here in the second set.
He needs to play game for game here for a little bit. Nice wide serve. And forces that error by Andrew there.
1-1.
So it's a good start here for Brady. Stand on serve. And looks like 4 singles is finished up with. Looks like Kraus there has took away what might be the first win for the Bulldogs. I don't see if any other matches are done.
No, I think that's the first match off today.
Yeah.
15 love for Andrew.
Yeah, I can see third and fourth doubles playing. I see second doubles. I can't see if there's movement over on the first doubles court though. And nice cross court. Andrew coming up to the net.
Oh, and he missed that though.
Yep, took it wide. Set himself up for a good shot. Just wasn't able to execute that one.
15-all.
Just long.
Wide.
Yeah.
Just went for just a little too much. 30-15 for the Pioneer.
great forehand there, cross court.
Yeah, he pretty much dictated that whole point in this forehand.
Terrence staying alive there on the second singles. I think he's tied it up 4-4 that second set.
Double fault.
And we have a break point. This would be a great opportunity for Brady to jump ahead here in the second set and get some momentum going. Nice drop shot.
What a drop shot.
That was huge. That had a ton of slice on that. And it hit and it just died. Brady really didn't have much of a chance on that one.
Deuce. Out.
It's a good call. And double fault. It was a big double fault. Gives Brady another chance at a break point here. And long.
Second serve.
And another double
Double fault.
fault.
So
There saw some emotion from Andrew, a little frustration.
yeah, the Bulldog goes up 2-1 here.
Yeah, that's some great momentum now for Brady going in the second set. He needs to capitalize on Andrew's little bit of frustration there as he the double faults the last 2 points.
So I got a little fun fact for you here, Shelly. I don't know if you're even aware of it, that Brady's a fraternal twin.
Really?
Yeah, his twin plays soccer.
Oh.
Yep, and
Wow.
he is following in the shoes of his older sister, Ella.
Yeah.
Ella played tennis for the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
And then there was an older sister, Lakin, that played soccer.
Yeah, okay.
So one twin went the tennis route, the other went the soccer route. We here at BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community, and one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of sponsorship. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content.
Looks like Coach Hendrickson coming over to give Andrew a little words of wisdom. Not too long before they get back to action.
Yeah, with Brady now serving, has the break, and so we'll see if he can consolidate that break and go up 3-1, just
Yeah.
like Andrew did in the first set.
And again, another one.
Good point.
That placement over power, just realizing to sort of put that shot where it needs to go.
Brady does do a nice job getting up to the net
Yeah.
quickly. I know he struggled early on in the first set with some of the execution with his volleys, but that year of playing first doubles, I think, really helped him, because
Yeah.
in doubles, especially at that first doubles spot, players are consistently trying to get up to the net
Yep.
together quickly, And then he had to learn how to place balls, and
Yeah.
just had the hiccups a little bit there with his.
That was a
with
good
his
shot by
volley.
Andrew, right
It
at
was
his
nice
feet.
and low.
Right at his feet. He didn't try to scoop it up, but it was.
It was just a
I
good
think it-
return.
yeah, it was
just a
very
good
good.
return by Andrew.
It hit right, like I think it went off his toe, actually.
15 all. Good serve.
And pushed it wide.
15-30.
And Terrence
Still
switching
fighting over
sides,
there.
Fighting. It's down 4-5. But still hanging in there.
$15.40. See if Brady can get a first serve in here and extend this game here. Hate for him to lose his serve already after breaking serve. Andrew's playing a real conservative ball right now.
Yeah.
He knows how to hit those moon balls.
Yeah. He's playing a very patient game right now. That was a good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just waited for the opportunity. Just played a patient point and waited for just the right moment.
2-2.
So Andrew breaks back, and we're back on serve here in the second set.
Good serve.
Yeah, kind of got him tight in on that backhand. And Andrew again coming up to the net.
He's got a nice punch volley when he gets up there. 15 love.
And another great drop shot.
30 love. For our viewers at home, it feels like it's getting colder and colder out here.
I know. Like, haven't seen a snowflake yet, but
No.
I tell you, oof.
Backhand to backhand. Cross court.
And that drop shot again. And Brady. All right, let's see. Much better execution on that overhead. Oh, oh my goodness. What a point.
Brady goes for the lob. Andrew gets the response back. Lob. And the longest point of the match.
Wow. Andrew's just blocking it back right now. And what a great point.
Yeah, that point hit everything.
Yeah.
$30-15 for the Pioneer.
Yeah, Brady catching his breath after that one. That was a long point. trying for that drop shot again. This didn't quite get it over.
30 all. Add in.
Andrew's done a good job this game staying away from those double faults that plagued him in that last service game he had, which resulted in Brady breaking him. And he's able to hold on to that one. So we're going to switch sides here with
The Pioneer up 3-2.
Want to thank our gold sponsors today, Armored Roofing and Construction.
And the Center for Physical Rehabilitation.
So you can follow us here at BCTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BCTV25 or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our production and news. So BCTV covers almost all the sports that Byron Center offers, with the exception of a few that are kind of hard, golf, cross country, but they cover soccer, volleyball, football, basketball, wrestling.
I'd like to
maybe
see some
cheer.
bowling.
Yeah, I know. We're hoping for some bowling this winter, so that would be a good one. So, but they also cover other events too. So the orchestra concerts, band concerts.
Yeah, all the musicals, the plays.
And plays. And just had a Sound of Music was just at the Van Single. That was a community musical. It was very good. I was able to go to the very last show of the weekend and very impressed by a lot of our community actors.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent. Okay, so Love 15. Terrence, second singles, has now been defeated by his opponent from East Grand Rapids.
He fought hard on
he
that.
did. Looks like he lost the second set 4-6.
Yeah.
Love 30. There's some fire on that forehand.
Yeah, he's got a quick racket on that forehand. Got some big racket speed when he needs it.
But then he has this moonball game too, where he just can.
He's got a big variety of shots.
Good backhand.
Yeah.
He went for it.
Yeah. Brady's able.
Brady's shown his defensive skills.
Yeah, and he was really able to use that length of his arms to be able to get that ball back.
$30 all. Good serve. Okay, add out.
I think, but I think that last one, Brady questioned the score, and they went to 15 all. So I think want to listen to what he calls it out here, but
I think it's 30-40. Pioneers up 30-40. This is a big point. Could be a break point here. Brady took some off of that. And he took some off of that too, but it earned him the point.
Yeah.
Deuce. 40 all. Brady showed some variety there by taking some off both his forehand and his backhand at the end of that point.
Yeah, I think he's calling it 30 all. We'll have to see once. Either way.
Either way, Brady is up.
Brady up.
Add right here.
Yeah.
40-30. Or add in.
Add advantage for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think there was some miscommunication there on the score.
Yeah, but he did. I heard him at one point asking Andrew.
I did too.
They agreed on the score, and that's the thing is if there is a point that they don't agree, then they have to go back to a point where they agree where the point was the score was at one point, and start from there. And with these long points, I can see where it would be easy to lose track.
Brady's really banging away at that ball. Andrew playing a more conservative game here, getting the ball back and forces the error. Deuce. It's a good strategy on his part. It's hard to put away ball after ball when you're hitting it as hard as Brady's been hitting it.
Right.
And that might have kind of broke up the rhythm there of Andrew after it hit that net core. So we go back to add in for Brady. He's going to walk back to the fence to wipe off, recollect himself here. He knows this is a big point. Again, the players are allowed 25 seconds, I believe, between
from the
points.
end of that point to where in the serve is the toss is supposed to happen. So.
Oh, second serve. And a double fault. Deuce.
Back to deuce.
Oh, second serve. Good serve.
Great passing shot.
Right down the line. Add out.
That was long. Good call. Oh, just grabbed the tape.
Hit the net cord.
That was a.
So Andrew goes up 4-2 on that point.
Yep. Yeah, that was a lucky break there for Andrew that caught the tip of that net and just dropped over.
That was such a long game too.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's been battle.
A lot of these games have just been long. So.
You know, if Brady can just hang in there, he knows that he can hit with this kid. He's just got to execute But
some
when
of those
you're playing
crucial
against,
points.
but when you're playing against someone like the style that Andrew has,
Yeah.
where he just consistently can get back every single
Yeah,
ball.
he's kind of like hitting against a wall.
It is
you
a
know,
wall.
And just. And yeah, can get frustrating when you're playing against somebody that just consistently can just get the ball back.
But he's got the offensive game too.
He
though.
does. He does.
Second serve. Good backhand, backhand to backhand, slice backhand by Andrew.
Brady moves up to the net. Nope. And Andrew just patiently hitting back, not going for anything huge.
15 love.
Yeah, this is a big game. This is whether we go 4-3 or Andrew pushes his lead to 5-2. It's a good wide hit there by Brady.
Yeah, this is the 7th game of the set. They often say that the 7th game of the set is the biggest game of any set.
Yep.
15 all. Both guys are moving the ball well here. Andrew's just hustling.
A lot of variety of shots.
Yeah.
Going hard, then taking a little bit off, and gonna go for that little drop shot, but it didn't work.
15-30.
Brady stays in this game.
Second serve. There we go.
There we go. Forces the error.
30 all. Boy, this is a really good match.
It is.
Good battle. There we go. Excellent serve. And Andrew won that point.
Got a little bit of a smirk out of him on that one.
He's got some friends over there. Some of his teammates are on the side of the court over there. Now that their matches are done, or rooting them on. Score is 40-30. Game point.
Yeah, this is a big point right here. Brady needs to really stay in this game.
Good defense.
Forces the error. Staying alive.
Deuce.
Deuce. Once again, this familiar territory. Oh, maybe. Oh, that might have been game. It looks like these
We're switching sides.
So it looks like
Brady's down
Brady's
3-4.
able to break that, which was a huge game to win.
So score is now 3-4. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a good game.
That was a big game. Really be able to stay in this set. Would have been tough to come back, you know, from a 5-2 deficit, but
Right,
now
but Brady's got a break serve now. We should take this time, Shelley, to thank our sponsors.
yeah. So we want to thank Byron Township, a community on the move.
And Gaines Charter Township.
And then along with our gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction.
And the Center for Physical Rehabilitation.
We're always looking for sponsors here at BCTV and new opportunities to connect with our community. And the one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of a sponsorship. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content. So Brady gonna serve here. See if he can, he really needs to stay on serve here. Stay in this set.
Yeah, that was a big game because Brady could have gone down 2-5.
Yeah.
And now he's just down 3-4.
Now, yep, was
back
able
on
to break
serve.
back on serve, and
Good serve.
nice start to this next game.
15-love. Good serve. Excellent return.
Good point by both players, but just pushed
15-all.
it wide. Looks like maybe that third singles match is going to a third set. Trying to figure out if the
That's a good point.
another one of those long ones.
Brady's moving the ball around.
Yep.
Andrew's playing his D game, getting everything back. He's got the moon ball. Went for a shot down the line there, took some pace off, cross court. Brady goes for the winner and gets the winner. What a point.
Great shot. Yeah, it was a great point all around. Saw a little bit of everything there. Neither one of them really came to the net, but a lot of different ground strokes and moving the ball, taking pace off the ball, putting pace back on the ball.
30-15.
patient point.
Yeah, I like how Brady let that
Let the
second one drop.
Yep, and took it off the bounce rather than out of the air.
40-15. Okay, this is a big point for Brady. This is where he's had some difficulties, where he's had a double fault after being up 40-15
Yeah.
after some long games. So let's hope for a first serve here. Let's earn this game and get it to 4-4 here in the second set. Okay, there we go. In the point, net core.
Yeah, forces the error. So we're able to finish up that game nicely.
Yeah, 4-4. That net core there kind of
Yeah,
it messes with your mind a little bit.
it
and
does, and it's
force the error from Andrew.
yeah, and it has benefited both players today
Oh,
at
yes.
different occasions.
We got a match here, Shelley. Here we go.
Oh man.
And just less than 6-7 minutes ago, it looked
Yeah.
like we were going to have Andrew up 5-2.
Right.
And here we are, 4-4.
Right.
Brady hung in there, won some really long points and games. Wow, what finesse.
Yeah.
Both players
Ooh, it
just wide.
pushes it wide. Yeah, we keep up these points and we were going, we might end up playing under the lights.
Yeah.
It's getting quite overcast. And
Nice passing shot. 15 all.
Brady really getting fired up there on that one. Needs to pull that energy from down deep.
Oh,
And a nice volley there by Andrew came to the net. Backhand volley.
30-15.
Yeah, wide.
40-15.
Tries for the drop shot. And once again, into the net.
40-30. Game point. Second game point for him. Good return. Ooh, and Andrew was coming in. There we go.
Oh, battle of the nets. And just off Brady's racket there.
So Andrew goes up 5-4 as we switch sides.
Yeah, Brady really. This is it. This is.
Comes down to this game right here.
So
He's
this one, he either this is the match or he stays in this set.
Would you like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV? Not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website, www.byrontv.com, for either a Blu-ray or DVD or whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15, DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today.
Looks like Brady's gonna go over and talk to Coach here a minute.
Yeah, Coach Skiltice there. He was an excellent player for Calvin Christian back in the day. Played singles. Then he played for Western Michigan University. Brings a lot of knowledge, and I overheard him talking the other day. He's a volunteer coach for Trine University, where his son Elijah's playing
Oh.
down in Indiana.
Okay.
But there's a lot of knowledge there.
Yeah.
The kids like to call him Jungle Cat. He has quick reflexes up at the net. Eric is Coach Skiltice is a principal in Kellogg'sville.
Oh.
And volunteers for our program.
Yeah. You know, it's always great to have those people that are willing to give their time and help grow the program. It does take a lot of work, and to have that extra support makes a big difference.
Oh, so important, because you have to work with singles players and doubles players.
Yeah, and when you can, have one coach work with singles and one work with doubles, and really makes a big difference on the attention you can give to each group of players.
Well, we're so blessed to have Coach Skiltice with our program. His son graduated in 2021. Oh, no, 2022. Elijah's only been out for a year now.
For a year, yeah.
He's a sophomore, though, this year at Trine University.
Yeah.
So Brady's going to go back to the line here, and he will serve down 4-5 to extend this set.
Going to stay in the match here.
Brady's moving that ball around again. Moon ball by Andrew.
Nice, another long point.
Yeah.
Finishes. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Brady has called a ball out, and Andrew is not happy with the call.
Well,
it was a close call.
It was close, but
from our angle, it was hard to tell.
Yep.
Brady,
that's one of those
Brady goes up 15-love.
You call it like you see it. You got to stand firm in your calls. I can hear Rylan over there.
Yeah, he's excited about something.
Yeah.
Something's going on the doubles court over there. And that ball's wide. Pettit goes up 30-love. Yeah, every team needs someone like a Rylan that's pumping everybody up, and can actually hear him throughout this whole facility when he's hollering.
Yeah, and I'm trying to tell if they're still on the court or if he's watching the match. But
I believe he's still on the court because I can see his partner Slot over there.
Yeah, I think so.
Meanwhile, on the third court, our third singles player, Ryan McKendry, is still fighting down there, too.
Yeah, he's in a third set.
30-love for Pettit. Good serve.
Nice. And another one. Wow. I am just impressed with Andrew's ability to just get those balls back.
Yeah.
He was just able to, just block them back, every one of those overheads.
40-love for the Bulldog. It is heating up out here, Shelly. On the court.
On the court.
Temperature-wise, it's cooling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold up here.
Yeah. It's definitely chilled down.
But good tennis weather for these guys, as long as the wind's not bothering the play.
Yeah, and
I saw it early on. I don't think it's really affecting them much now, though.
No.
But it's cold.
Yeah, and a big difference from what they've played for with all season. They haven't had to play in this temperature yet, so.
Second serve. triple game point to force it to 5-5.
And really might be beneficial to them if it does go 3 sets, that it is a little cooler.
Okay, that was wide.
Right idea for a passing shot, but just wide.
40-15.
All right, a couple more opportunities for game point here.
Okay, 40-30.
Andrew just holding on.
Andrew's done a nice job today getting his returns in. Very few unforced errors on returns by him. Well, that's what's nice. When you go up 40 love, you got a few opportunities here to win the game.
Yeah.
So
A
40-30.
little bit of a cushion.
Oh, he got it back.
Just getting it back. Oh, man. Again, just blocking that ball back. Just
that extra ball back.
super impressed with just gets that one extra ball back and goes to deuce. That familiar spot that we've been in often today.
Typical point here, yeah. We've seen this point all day.
Yeah.
Brady banging it away and Andrew blocking it back. Running down everything. Brady moving it cross court there. And forced the error.
Force here, and this is match point.
Add in for Andrew. Good call.
Yep. Deep breath here.
And out.
I never want to see that. Double fault for the match. As Brady falls 3-6, 4-6 here against Andrew from East Grand Rapids. I want to thank everyone for joining us today. On behalf of myself, Shelley Nowson,
And Randall Dolmeyer.
we look forward to the next time we get to be with you, and have a wonderful evening.